Hi everyone, how are you doing? This vlog will probably be a bit long. First, I want to thank everyone who left me encouraging and supportive messages after my last video. I really appreciate that. And it shows how much we have formed a community through YouTube and how we support each other and encourage each other, and that's just so wonderful and so valuable. In fact, last weekend I was kind of discussing, or Kansai PJ actually came to Tokyo, and we were discussing how the YouTube community is just so supportive and helping out each other and being there for people, and I think it's one of the greatest assets that the YouTube phenomenon has created. With all those other videos that you see on there, sex videos and all these crappy things on there, there is a genuine community that does exist outside of all the crap. So I think that's what's the most valuable about YouTube and the YouTube community in terms of that and the support. It's been really great. So yes, actually last weekend Kansai PJ came to Tokyo. So I met up with him and with Broans and Hikyo Sam and also Kansai PJ's friend Yoshi. And we went to dinner and Hiro at a Mexican food restaurant. Yes, they do have Mexican food in Japan, and it's what I would call acceptable. So I'm from California, so I really like Mexican food. So the food in Hiro, that's probably one of the better Mexican restaurants I've been to, called La Jolla. And Broans introduced that to me, so thank you, Broans. And we go there quite often, enjoying margaritas, woo, and nachos and guacamole. So it was quite fun to hang out there. And then afterwards, we went to Shibuya and met up with Omicron 420 and Discount Sausage because she was going back to Sunday. I met up again with Kansai PJ and we went to a whiskey bar and his friend Yoshi. And we went to a whiskey bar in Roppongi. And I'm not a big whiskey, I know nothing, zip zero zilch about whiskey. But it was really interesting because he's so into whiskey and the different types and the ingredients and the tasting of it. So I found it very interesting to learn something new. You emailed me and you said, oh, I'm sorry if it was boring, but I did not find it boring. Now I didn't taste that much of it because the first one that I did taste smelled and tasted kind of like a hospital. Not that I go around licking hospitals, but it's like when I drank it, it smelled like a hospital, and it took a while to get that, that feeling out of my mouth. So that's why I didn't drink the other ones, but I really did enjoy the time at Roppongi and had a lot of fun. And I look forward to meeting you again down in Osaka, so you can take me around your territory next time. And also, hopefully we can also meet up with Busan Kevin, and that would be a lot of fun. So, I'm looking forward to that. Next, I wanted to give you a little bit of an update about my job situation right now. My last day at my company will be June 27th, in fact. And then after that I will have about a month to pack and then to travel. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I'll do a couple, like I have private students that I'll meet on weekends and stuff, and a little side job. But other than that, I'll just be enjoying, packing, which is, not so enjoyable. But hopefully I can get myself motivated to do it. And then in this latter half of July I would like to travel a bit more. Also I had an interview last Friday with it's not a company, it's like a semi-governmental trade-related agency, JETRO. Actually, the Los Angeles office had an interview with the director of the bio and energy section because they need an assistant for the bio and energy section. And while I would really like to take the job, the salary is way too low to live in LA. I will probably end up living in a cardboard box in the slums of LA on that salary. But hey, I'll probably have the best cardboard box on the block. So if I take the job, I will be living light, needless to say. I think in terms of experience and business experience, it would be super, but they need to raise the salary. The base salary is super, super low, and they said they pay overtime, but if they pay overtime, why did you just make a bigger base salary? I don't really understand. But anyways, I got some feedback that the interview went well. They liked the interview, but they want me to write another essay. So this will be the second essay that I write for a low-paying job. Anyways, I'll see what kind of happens. I'm kind of still deciding as to whether if they offer me the position, and whether I'll take it or not. If I do take it, I'll have to do some fancy financial whatever. I'll be living light, like I said. But anyways, I'll see how that progresses. And finally, in this video, I'm going to leave you with some pictures from the Iris Festival in the Horikiri area. If you remember, last year I started vlogging, and my early vlogs were of the Horikiri Shobuen, which is the Horikiri Iris Garden. So this year I went there, and to the Meiji Inner Garden, Meiji Jingyu Gyoen. And the Meiji Garden was not so good this year. I didn't find any really just like, oh, that's an awesome flower shots. But the Horikiri Shobuen had some different varieties of iris this year that I didn't see last year, because apparently sometimes they bloom every 2 years or something. So they're really beautiful actually at the Horikiri garden, the iris garden. And there was a parade that day as well. So I shot some footage of the parade, some dancing from the parade, which was really fun. And I actually met a guy who's from Vermont, another gaijin who's teaching English and married to a Japanese woman and has, I think, 3 children, I believe. And they were marching in the parade, so we were talking for a while. So hi Malcolm, if you're there. Hope you're watching. It was nice to meet you. And so I will leave you with that and talk to you again next week.
Bro ass.
And if Goku's on anything,
Goku's on anything.
It's T-Kill-Zam. And do you want to say anything? No?
Not going. Okay, now it's going.
Well, now it's going. All that good footage I had of me going like black, shizzle, shizzle. Bubble,
Anyway, more later. This is probably the worst thing I've filmed, you know, it's just...
So you just put music to it and then
yeah, and then it's fine, or speed it up, or do the funny mouth.
PJ, this one.
Kansai PJ. Oh.
So turn off your tears and listen. Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole